Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
आप जन
Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna,
Can you please go? Please.
Hare Ram,
Please go. Please. I want to chant.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Who wanted?
Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram.
Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna.
Ram Ram.
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram.
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram.
Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram, Ram.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram. Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram.
Hare Krishna, Raju Prabhu, Sandhya Mataji, Rashmi Mataji, Gaurav Prabhu. Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev. Thank you very much for joining today. Today is the 25th of January. I'm just reading from BG calendar. Uh, First chapter, second chapter, 2.6 and 2.7. Bhagavad Gita 2.6 and 2.7. Still Arjuna is speaking. Nachaitat kataran no gariyo yadva jayema yadivana jayeyuhu yanyeva hatva najiji vishamas teva tevasta pramukhe dha धातराशः नचैदाद् विद्म कतरन्नो गरीयो यद्वा जयेम यदि वा नो जयेयु यन् एव हत्वा न जिजीविषमास्तेव स्थिता प्रमुखे धृतराष्ट्रः कार्पण्यदोषोपहता स्वभावा पृच्छामि त्वां धर्मसम्मूढचेता यश्रेयस्यानिश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे शिष्यस्तेऽहं साधिमां त्वां प्रपन्नम् कार्पण्यदोषोपहता स्वभावा पृच्छामि त्वां धर्मसम्मूढचेता यश्रेयस्यानिश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे शिष्यस्तेऽहं साधिमां त्वां प्रपन्नम्. So 2.6 and 2.7 Arjuna's feelings, nor do we know which is better, conquering them or being conquered by them. If we killed the sons of Dhritarashtra, we should not care to live. Yet they are now standing before us on the battlefield. Now I am confused about my duty and I have lost all my composure because of miserly weakness. In this condition, I am asking you to tell me for certain what is best for me. Now I am your disciple. Now I am your disciple and a soul surrender unto you. Please instruct me. Hare Krishna. 1 second. So, Bhagavad Gita 2.6, 2.7. Arjuna's feelings are, so now from here onwards, this is, I think, another two more ones. Okay? Another three more verses there. Then Krishna is start speaking continuously. So, Karpanya dosho pata svabhava prichamitvam dharma sammoda cheta. Yashreyasyan bruhitanme sishyasteham sadhimam tvam prapannam. So, I'm confused about my duty. I have lost all my composure because of miserly weakness. So, actually, Arjuna's situation also our situation in our life. So, Krishna, actually, Arjuna, if we put ourselves in Arjuna's shoes, if we put ourselves in Arjuna's shoes, we will be able to understand Bhagavad Gita very nicely. And Krishna also looking for the two qualities. Krishna also looking for two qualities that is seen in Arjuna. What are the two qualities? Bhaktosmi sakacheti rahasyam etaduttamam. Bhaktosmi sakacheti. You are bhakta and sakha. Bhakta means devotee, sakha means friend. If we feel that Krishna is my friend, if we feel that I am devotee of Krishna, Bhagavad Gita, we can easily understand. No? Actually, it is easy to understand if we have those two kinds of mindsets, friendly mood and devotional mood. So, very important verse actually. Karpanya dosho pavata svabhava prichamitam dharma sammoda cheta. In our life also, we are also sometimes confused what to do. Uh, Weakness of heart, mm, it will come into play. So we need to take shelter of Bhagavad Gita so strictly, strongly, firmly take the Krishna's teachings. Okay, a wonderful verse today in this BG calendar. So we'll start quickly Mangalacharana prayer and I'll sing those two verses of Yadi Prabhupada. Right, okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesh Shunyamadi Paschatya Deshatarane Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktaranda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Pankarite Pachalam Pangamalangayate Girimet Kripatamaham Vande Shri Gurum Dinataranam परमानंद माधवम श्री चैतन्यमीश्वरम ओम अपवित्र पवित्रो व सर्वावसंगतोऽपि वा यस्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्षं सबाह्याभ्यन्तरं शुचिः श्री विष्णु श्री विष्णु श्री विष्णु. So we are reading Srila Prabhupada Lilamrita, Volume 1, Chapter 11. Okay, so let me recite this wonderful prayers. Yeah, yesterday I was saying two verses, so let me sing another two. Third one and fourth one. Let me read translation. Anybody likes to read translation, please? Devotees, please read these two translations.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, bro. Read, bro.
Can I read?
Yes, yes.
Who else would have come to distribute Harinam to them? Who else would have come forward to transfer them into civilized beings? Who else would have taught them how to worship the deity from form of Lord Hari day and night with Hari Arati Kirtana, and how to conduct the Ratayatra and other grand festivals? Hare
Grand
Krishna.
festivals. Hari bol, Hari bol. We have seen so many. So these are all the things, distribute Harinam, so transform them into civilized human beings. Whoever not coming into the platform of God consciousness or Krishna consciousness, they are not a civilized human beings, just like animals. Dvipada Pashu. Who else would have taught them how to worship the deity? Prabhupada has given deity worship. Prabhupada has given deity worship actually. How to he has shown to his disciples when he was present on the earthly planet. He has shown how to perform. Dhub, Deep, Argyam, Vastram, Pushpam, Chamara, and Panka. It's in a sequence, so nice. Every Arati, of course, short Arati is there, but full Arati. Full Arati is these 7 items. Dhub, Deep, Argyam, Vastram, Pushpam, Chamara, and Panka. Total 7. And Rathayatra festivals. Rathayatra and grand festivals, different festivals we celebrate. In ISKCON, we celebrated so grandly. Monthly 2-3 festivals, and every Sunday is love feast there. Okay, this is the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. And we are all part of mercy recipients of Srila Prabhupada. Mercy recipients of Srila Prabhupada. But we always have to be in a mood of gratefulness. You are great. Thank you so much, Srila Prabhupada, for giving us this institution. Thank you so much, Srila Prabhupada, for giving nice devotee association. Thank you so much, Srila Prabhupada, for giving nice literature so that I can understand easily. Right? Before coming into ISKCON, I don't know about Bhagavad Gita in and out. Little few verses, just like regular people. But at least Prabhupada's mercy, somehow I got to understand little. There is a lot to learn from Bhagavad Gita. It's because of Srila Prabhupada's mercy, because it translated so nicely in the purports and translations and in the mood of devotion. Right? Every Prabhupada purport leads to devotion. Leads to devotion. Let me recite, sing. तादेरानी काटे कौन जाना से बिलाई हरिना तादेरानी काटे कौन जाना से बिलाई हरिना साभाया जीवा रूपे गादीते तादेरा के हैता हुया साभाया जीवा रूपे गादीते तादेरा के हैते आगुयान देशे देशे हरि विग्रह सेवा आराते रात्रि दिने देशे देशे हरे विग्रह सेवा आराते रात्रि दिने Ratha de Mahotsava Saba Sikaita Kon Jane. Ratha de Mahotsava Saba Sikaita Kon Jane. Yadi Prabhupada na hoito tabe ki hoito e jivana bahita kise. Yadi Prabhupada na hoito, tabe ki hoito, ei jivana bahita kise. Nitai gaure para karuna ke dita sakala deshe. Nitai gaure para karuna ke dita sakala deshe. Yadi Prabhupada na hoito, tabe ki hoito, ei jivana vahita ki se. Srila Prabhupada had not come, what would have happened? How could we have paused our lives? Who else would have distributed the unlimited mercy of Lord Nityananda and Lord Gauranga all over the world? Paramakaruna Pahidujana Nitai Gaurachandra. So that Nitai Gaurachandra's Paramakaruna, Nitai Gaurachandra's Paramakaruna distributed by lot of efforts by Srila Prabhupada. We are reading Srila Prabhupada. Actually, one has to cry. If I have soft heart, they will cry, So sometimes I got the feelings, Jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. We have to learn from his lifetime. We'll continue from this verse, paragraph. Okay. We'll start with Mata's. Yeah. Sandhya Mata, please start. Hare Krishna. Sandhya
Yes,
Mata or Samyukta Mata, whoever already, please read. Read Mata, Sandhya Mata.
it was early 1964 when Volume 2 went to press, following the same steps as Volume 1. But this time, Bhaktivedanta Swami was more actively present, pushing. Actively present, pushing. To avoid delays, he purchased the paper himself. At Siddho Mal and Sons paper merchants in the heart of the paper district, he would choose and order paper and then arrange to transport it to OK Press. The order was a large one, he would have it carried by cart. Smaller orders he would send by rickshaw or on the head of a bearer.
Continue.
In his preface to the second volume, Bhaktivedanta Swami expressed the apparent oddity of working in Delhi while living in Vrindavana. The path of fruitive activities, that is to say, the path of earn money and enjoy life, as it is going on generally, appears to have become also our profession, although we have renounced the order of worldly life. They see that we are moving in the cities, in the government offices, banks, and other business places for promoting the publication of Srimad Bhagavatam. They also see that we are moving in the press, paper market, and amongst the book binders also away from our residence at Vrindavan, and thus they conclude sometimes mistakenly that we are also doing the same business in the dress of a mendicant.
Mendicant.
Yes.
Yes, Mata. Thank you, Mataji. Samyukta Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam, Mataji.
But actually, there is a gulf of difference between the two kinds of activities. This is not a business for maintaining an establishment of material enjoyment. On the contrary, it is an humble attempt to broadcast the glories of the Lord at a time when the people need it very badly. He went on to describe how in former days, even 50 years ago, well-to-do members of society had commissioned Panditas to print or handwrite the Bhagavatam and then distribute copies among the devotees and the general people. But times had changed. At the present moment, the time is so changed that we had to request one of the biggest industrialists of India to purchase 100 copies and distribute them, but the poor fellow expressed his inability. We wish that somebody may come forward to pay for the actual cost of publication of the Srimad Bhagavatam and let them be distributed free to all the leading gentlemen of the world. But nobody is so far prepared to do the social uplifting work. Shall I continue, Prabhuji?
Yeah, incorrect, yes.
Okay, Prabhuji. After thanking the Ministry of Education and the Director of Education for distributing copies to institutions and libraries, Bhaktivedanta Swami again stated his predicament before his reading public. The problem is that we must get some money for completing the work, which is admittedly a mighty project. The sale proceeds are being employed in the promotional work and not in sense gratification. Herein lies the difference from the fruitive activities. And for all this, we have to approach everyone concerned just like a businessman. There is no harm to become a businessman if it is done on account of the Lord, as much as there was no harm to become a violent warrior like Arjuna or Hanumanji if such belligerent activities are executed to satisfy the desires of the Supreme Lord. Hare Krishna. Thank you,
Thank you,
Prabhuji.
Mataji. Vani Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam, Mataji.
Yeah. So even though we are not in the Himalayas, even though we talk of business, even though we deal in rupees and paise, still, simply because we are 100% servants of the Lord and are engaged in the service of broadcasting the message of His glories, certainly we shall transcend and get through the invincible impasse of Maya and reach the effulgent kingdom of God to render Him face-to-face eternal service in full knowledge, in full bliss and knowledge. We are confident of this factual position, and we may also assure to our numerous readers that they will also achieve the same result simply by hearing the glories of the Lord. On receipt of the first copies of the second volume, another 400-page cloth-bound, brick-colored Srimad Bhagavatam with the same dust jacket as volume 1, Bhaktivedanta Swami made the rounds of the institutions, scholars, politicians, and booksellers. One Delhi bookseller, Dr. Manohar Lal Jain, had particular success in the. One second, my eyes lost must be. Yeah, had particular success in the selling the volumes. Manohar Lal Jain. He would come to me for selling his books. He would come often, and he used to chat with me for 1 or 2 hours. He had no other business except selling his books as much as possible. He would discuss the difficulties he was facing and also many other things, yoga, Vedanta, and religious aspects of life. His problem was distributing his work because it was a big publication. He had planned to publish it in many volumes. Naturally, I told him it was not possible for any individual bookseller or publisher here to publish it and invest money in it. So that was a little bit of a disappointment for him because he could not bring out more volumes.
Yes, Mataji, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Rashmi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam.
But my sales were good because this was the best translation. Sanskrit text with English translations, no other such edition was available. I sold about 150 to 200 copies in about 2 or 3 years. The price was very little, only 16 rupees. He had published his reviews and he had a good sell, a good market. The price was reasonable and he was not interested in making money out of it. He was printing in English for the foreigners. He had a good command of Sanskrit as well as English. When we went, we would speak in English, and his English was very impressive. He wanted me to publish, but I didn't have any presses and no finances. I told him frankly I would not be able to publish it because it was not 1 or 2 volume but many. But he managed anyhow. I referred him to Atmaram and Sons. He also used to go there.
Read this also. Read this also.
He was a great master, a philosopher, a great scholar. I used to enjoy the talk. He used to sit with me for 1 or 2 hours, as much as he could afford. Sometimes he would come in the morning 11 or 12, and then sometimes in the afternoon. He used to come in for money. How many copies are sold? So I would pay him. Practically, he was not doing very well with finance at that time. He only wanted that his book should be sold to every library and everywhere where the people are interested in it.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Deepa Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji. We used to publish a catalog every month, and I would advertise his book. Orders would be coming from all over the world. So, at least for me, the sales were picking up. If I sold 100 copies of the first volume, then I figured the second volume would be sold in the same number. Naturally, but definitely, those who would take the first volume would also take volume 2 because it was institutional, and the institutions will always try to complete their set. He used to discuss with me how the volumes can be brought out and how many it would take to complete the Srimad Bhagavatam. He was very much interested in bringing out the whole series.
Read, Mata, read.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, read, continue.
Okay, Prabhuji. In January of 1964, Bhaktivedanta Swami was granted an interview with Indian Vice President Zakir Hussain, who, although a Muslim, had written an appreciation of Bhaktivedanta Swami's Srimad Bhagavatam. As Dr. Hussain cordially received the author at the presidential palace, Bhaktivedanta Swami spoke of the importance of Srimad Bhagavatam in the cause of love of Godhead. But Dr. Hussain wanted to know how love of Godhead could help humanity. The question put by ruler to Sadhu was filled with philosophical implications, but the vice president's busy schedule of meeting did not permit Bhaktivedanta Swami to answer fully. For the vice president, the interview was a gesture of appreciation, recognizing the Swami for his work on behalf of India's Hindu cultural heritage. And Bhaktivedanta Swami humbly accepted the ritual.
Complete the sequence.
Later, however, he wrote Dr. Hussain a long letter answering the question he had not had time to answer during their brief meeting. Muslims also admit, he wrote, that there is nothing greater than Allah. The Christians also admit that God is great. The human society must learn to obey the laws of God. He reminded Dr. Hussain of India's great cultural asset, the Vedic literature. The Indian government could perform the best welfare work for humanity by disseminating Vedic knowledge in a systematic way. Srimad Bhagavatam was produced in India. It was the substantial contribution India could offer to the world. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mata. Prabhuji's. Raju Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. In March of 1964, Krishna Pandit Bhaktivedanta Swami sponsor at the Radha Krishna temple in Chippivada arranged for him to reside for a few months at the Sri Radha Vallabhaji temple in the nearby Rosanpura Naisharak neighborhood. There he could continue his writing and publishing, but he would also be giving a series of lectures. Krishna Pandit provided Bhaktivedanta Swami about 1500 rupees for his maintenance. On Bhaktivedanta Swami arrival at Sri Radha Vallabhaji temple, the manager distributed notices inviting people to take full advantage of presence of a Vaishnava Sadhu. As a resident Acharya, Bhaktivedanta Swami held morning and evening discourses at temple without reducing his activities of writing and printing. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Continue, Prabhu. Next paragraph.
Yeah. In June, Bhaktivedanta Swami got the opportunity to meet Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri. The meeting had been arranged by Doladram Khanna, a wealthy jeweler who was a trustee of the Chippivada temple and had often met with Bhaktivedanta Swami there. An old friend of Prime Minister Shastri since his youth. When they had attended the same yoga club, Mr. Khanna arranged the meeting as a favor of Bhaktivedanta Swami. Let the Prime Minister meet the genuine sadhu, Mr. Khanna thought. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Viraj Prabhuji.
Prabhu, sudden froze అయింది ఒక్క నిమిషం కంప్లీట్ చేశారు ఈ పారాగ్రాఫ్
అది అయిపోయింది.
ఓకే Thank you, Prabhuji. Let me see. Gaurav Prabhu,
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
please read.
It was a formal occasion in the gardens of the Parliament building, and the Prime Minister was meeting a number of guests. Prime Minister Shastri, dressed in a white kurta and dhoti and a Nehru hat, and surrounded by aides, received the elderly sadhu. Bhaktivedanta Swami, looking scholarly in his speeches, in his spectacles, stepped forward and introduced himself and his book, Srimad Bhagavatam. As he handed the Prime Minister a copy of Volume 1, a photograph snapped, a photo of the author and the Prime Minister smiling over the book. The next day, Bhaktivedanta Swami wrote to Prime Minister Shastri. He soon received a reply personally signed by Prime Minister. Dear Swamiji, many thanks for your letter. I am indeed grateful to you for presenting a copy of Srimad Bhagavatam to me. I do realize that you are doing a valuable work. It would be a great idea if the libraries in the government institutions purchase copies of these books.
Continue, Prabhu. Continue. Please finish these 3 paragraphs.
Yeah, sure, Prabhuji. Bhaktivedanta Swami wrote back to the Prime Minister requesting him to buy books for the Indian institutes. Mr. R.K. Sharma of the Ministry of Education subsequently wrote back confirming that they would take 50 copies of Volume 2 just as they had taken Volume 1. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Done, Prabhuji. The 3 paragraphs are done.
These 3? Actually,
Yeah.
I got a call. I couldn't attend it. Yes, Prabhu.
So these three paragraphs are done. So I can start.
Thank you, Prabhu. I got a call. I couldn't. ఒక్క నిమిషం మాతాజీ నేను
No worries, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
నేను కాల్ అయిపోయిందని అన్న మాతాజీ మాది రీడింగ్ కాల్ ఉంది. I'll call you back. Okay, then we'll talk peacefully. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu. Thank you. Now, yeah. Let me ask whoever not read. Yeah. Lalman Prabhu. Lalman Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Prabhu, I don't know why I couldn't see the notice of this thing. My screen is blank, Prabhu. Let someone else read, Prabhu. Then I'll
Acha, మీరు మళ్ళీ రీజాయిన్ కానీ ప్రభు సెట్ అవుతుంది.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, I'll read this. To concentrate on completing volume 3, Bhaktivedanta Swami returned to the Radha Damodar temple. These were the last chapters of the first canto, dealing with the advent of the present age of Kali. There were many verses foretelling society's degradation and narrating how the great king Parikshit had staved off Kali's influence by his strong Krishna conscious rule. In his purports, Bhaktivedanta Swami wrote that government could not check corruption unless it rooted out the 4 basic principles of irreligion. 4 basic principles of irreligion. Meat eating, illicit sex, intoxication, gambling. You cannot check all these evils of society simply by statutory acts of police vigilance, but you have to cure the disease of mind by the proper medicine, namely advocating the principles of Brahmanical culture or the principles of austerity, cleanliness, mercy, and truthfulness. We must always remember that false pride, undue attachment for women or association with them, and intoxicating habit of all description will cripple the human civilization from the path of factual peace. However, the people may go on clamoring for such peace of the world. Very good. Live Prabhu, చదువుతారా ఇప్పుడు?
Yes, Prabhu.
Read, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu. To raise funds for Volume 3, Bhaktivedanta Swami decided to try Bombay. He traveled there in July and stayed at the Prem Kutir Dharmashala, a free ashram. Srila Prabhupada. At Prem Kutir, they received me very nicely. I was going to sell my books. Some of them were criticizing. What kind of sannyasi? He is making business book selling. Not the authorities said this, but some of them. I was writing my book then also. Then I became a guest for 15 days with a member of Dalmia family. One of the brothers told me that he wanted to construct a little cottage at his house. You can live there. I will give you a nice cottage. I thought, no, it is not good to be fully dependent and patronized by a Vishayi or a materialist. But I stayed for 15 days and he gave me exclusive use of a typewriter for writing the books. Thank you, Prabhu.
Yeah, thank you, Babuji. Again, we'll start. Sandhya Mata, please read again.
Yes, Prabhuji. Bhaktivedanta Swami made his rounds of the institution and booksellers in Bombay. He now had an advertisement showing himself with Prime Minister Shastri, and he also had the Prime Minister's letter and the Ministry of Education's purchase order for 50 volumes. Still, he was getting only small orders. Then he decided to visit Sumati Morarji, head of the Shindia Steamship Company. He had heard from his godbrothers in Bombay that she was known for helping sadhus and had donated to the Bombay Gaudiya Math. He had never met her, but he well remembered the 1958 promise by one of her officers to arrange half-fare passage for him to America. Now he wanted her help for printing Srimad Bhagavatam.
One more. Wait.
But his first attempts to arrange a meeting were unsuccessful. Frustrated at being put off by Mrs. Morarji's officer, he sat down on the front steps of her office building, determined to catch her attention as she left for the day. The lone sadhu certainly caused some attention as he sat quietly chanting for 5 hours on the steps of the Shindia Steamship Company building. Finally, late that afternoon, Mrs. Morarji emerged in a flurry of business talk with her secretary, Mr. Chokshi. Upon seeing Bhaktivedanta Swami, she stopped. Who is this gentleman sitting here? She asked Mr. Chokshi.
Yes, Mother. Thank you, Mother. Samyukta Mother.
Yes, Prabhuji. He's been here for 5 hours, the secretary said. All right, I will come, she said, and walked up to where Bhaktivedanta Swami was sitting. He smiled and stood, offering namaskaras with his folded palms. Swamiji, what can I do for you? She said. Bhaktivedanta Swami told her briefly of his intentions to print the third volume of his Srimad Bhagavatam. I want you to help me, he said. All right, Mrs. Morarji replied, we can meet tomorrow because it is getting late. Tomorrow you can come and we will discuss. The next day, Bhaktivedanta Swami met with Mrs. Morarji in her office, where she looked at the typed manuscript and the published volumes. All right, she said, if you want to print it, I will give you the aid. Whatever you want, you can get it printed.
Finish, Mother. Complete.
Okay, Prabhuji. With Mrs. Morarji's guarantee, Bhaktivedanta Swami was free to return to Vrindavana to finish writing the manuscript. As with the previous volumes, he set a demanding schedule for writing and publishing. The third volume would complete the first canto. Then, with a supply of impressive literature, he would be ready to go to the West. Even with volumes 1 and 2, he was getting a better reception in India. Already, he had seen the Vice President and Prime Minister. He had successfully approached a big business magnate of Bombay, and within a few minutes of presenting the book, he had received a large donation. The books were powerful preaching. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yes. Thank you, Mataji. Rashmi Mataji. Vani Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Read Mataji.
Yeah, yes, Prabhuji. 1 second, Prabhuji, my screen. Okay. Janmashtami was drawing near and Bhaktivedanta Swami was planning a celebration at the Radha Damodar temple. He wanted to invite Vishwanath Das, the governor of Uttar Pradesh, to preside over the ceremony honoring Lord Krishna's appearance. Shri Vishwanath had received a copy of Srimad Bhagavatam. Prabhuji, ఒక్క నిమిషం Prabhuji, screen పోయింది నాకు.
Okay.
Yeah, వచ్చింది. Shri Vishwanath had received a copy of Srimad Bhagavatam, volume 1, and had written a favorable review. Although a politician, he was known for his affection and respect for sadhus. He regularly invited recognized sadhus to his home and once a year he would visit all the important temples of Madurai and Vrindavana. Bhaktivedanta Swami asked Vrindavana's municipal president, Mangala Sharma, to invite the governor to the Janmashtami celebration at Radha Damodar temple. The governor readily accepted the invitation. Bhaktivedanta Swami printed a flyer announcing, on the occasion of Janmashtami ceremony at the Samadhi ground of Srila Rupa and Jiva Goswami, Sri Radha Damodar temple, Seba Kunj, Vrindaban, Gaudiya Kirtan performances in the presence of His Excellency Sri Bishwanath Das, Governor of Uttar Pradesh, and the Chief Guest Sri S.D. Somani of Bombay, Trustee of Sri Ranganath Ji Temple, Vrindavan, dated at Vrindavan, Sunday, the 31st August 1964 at 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. The flyer contained an advertisement for the Srimad Bhagavatam series to be completed in 60 volumes, bhajans to be sung on the occasion, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, Nittai Pada Kamala, the prayers to the 6 Goswamis, and other favorite songs of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas were printed in Bengali as the songbook.
Very well. Thank you, Mother.
Thank you.
Rashmi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. The program was successful. A large crowd attended and sang song to Lord Krishna and took prasadam. Bhaktivedanta Swami lectured on a verse of Srimad Bhagavatam describing the age of Kali as an ocean of fault that had but one saving quality, the chanting of Hare Krishna. After leading Hare Krishna Kirtana, Bhaktivedanta Swami presented a copy of his second volume of Srimad Bhagavatam to the governor and spoke of his plans to preach all over the world. The day after Janmashtami was Bhaktivedanta Swami's 69th birthday. A few days later, Vishwanath Das requested Swami Maharaj to visit him at his mansion in Lucknow. It was a special occasion and the governor had invited several sadhus and planned a Kirtana program. He had invited a professional musical group who toured India performing kirtan and giving recitals. One of the musicians, young Sisir Kumar Bhattacharya, was very impressed with Bhaktivedanta Swami. Sisir Bhattacharya, we were invited to perform kirtan in our governor's house in Lucknow. We had about 7 or 8 in our group. This was the governor's house, a big home, and I was sitting on a dies. I saw the governor Vishwanath Das, and beside him was a sadhu who was old but I thought was really strong. When I saw the governor sitting there, I came down from the dais and bowed down. Then I asked which subject he wanted to listen to. He said, "Let's have something about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu." Then I said, "I am very glad you selected this. About one half hour we spent on Mahaprabhu's Kirtana, and then we had our dinner in the big banquet hall on all silver plates with the governor's symbols on each of them."
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Deepa Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji. We sat together and I was sitting side by side with the same sadhu, and he introduced himself as Bhaktivedanta Swami. We discussed, and then the Swami presented me with a book, Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhaktivedanta Swami said, "I am interested to propagate Krishna Nam and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the Western countries. I am trying to get some way to find some ticket. If I get, I will go, and I will propagate Mahaprabhu's teachings." And he uttered this verse from Mahaprabhu, "Prithvite acheyata nagaradi grama, sarvatra prachara haibe mora nama." But I did not think he would actually be able to do it because he was very simple and poor. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had predicted, "One day my name will be known in every town and village in the world."
Read.
Hare Krishna. I should continue, Prabhuji.
Continue this one.
With the manuscript for volume 3 complete and with the money to print it, Bhaktivedanta Swami once again entered the printing world, purchasing paper, correcting proofs, and keeping the printer on schedule so that the book would be finished by January 1965. Thus, by his persistence, He who had almost no money of his own managed to publish his third large hardbound volume within a little more than 2 years.
Jai.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mother. Yeah. Prabhuji's, Raju Prabhu, I think he is out. Okay. Akincham Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Please read.
Yes, at this rate, at this rate, with his respect in the scholarly world increasing, he might soon become a recognized figure amongst his countrymen. But he had his vision set on the West, and with the third volume now printed, he felt he was the last prepared. He was 69 and would have to go soon. It had been more than 40 years since Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati had first asked a young householder in Calcutta to preach Krishna consciousness in the West. At first, it had seemed impossible to Abhay Charan, who had so recently entered family responsibilities. That obstacle, however, had long ago been removed, and for more than 10 years, he had been free to travel. But he had been penniless and still was. And he had wanted first to publish some volumes of Srimad Bhagavatam to take with him. It had seemed necessary if he were to do something solid. Now, by Krishna's grace, 3 volumes were on hand. Hare Krishna.
Read one more. Srila Prabhupada saying here.
Okay, Srila Prabhupada, I planned that I must go to America. Generally, they go to London, but I did not want to go to London. I was simply thinking how to go to New York. I was scheming whether I shall go this way through Tokyo, Japan, or through or that way. Which way is cheaper? That was my proposal, and I was targeting to New York always. Sometimes I was dreaming that I have come to New York. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Srila Prabhupada. Krishna is fulfilled and based on Guru Maharaj's instruction. Thank you, Prabhu. Yeah. Mana Gaurav Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Then Bhaktivedanta Swami met Mr. Agrawal, a Mathura businessman, and mentioned to him in passing, as he did to almost everyone he met, that he wanted to go to the West. Although Mr. Agrawal had known Bhaktivedanta Swami for only a few minutes, he volunteered to try to get him a sponsor in America. It was something Mr. Agrawal had done a number of times. When he met a sadhu who mentioned something about going abroad to teach Hindu culture, he would ask him, son Gopal, an engineer in Pennsylvania, to send back a sponsorship form. When Mr. Agrawal wanted to help in this way, Bhaktivedanta Swami urged him, please to do so. Srila Prabhupada, I did not say anything seriously to Mr. Agrawal, but perhaps he took it very seriously. I asked him, well, why don't you ask your son Gopal to sponsor so that I can go there? I want to preach there. But Bhaktivedanta Swami knew he could not simply dream of going to the West. He needed money. In March 1965, he made another visit to Bombay, attempting to sell his books. Again, he stayed at the free Dharamshala, Prem Kutir, but finding customers was difficult. He met Premananda Bhagwani, a librarian at Jai Hind College, who purchased books for the college library and then escorted Bhaktivedanta Swami to a few likely outlets. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Chandravel Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Mr. Bhagwani, I took
1 second, ఒకటి చెప్తాను. చెప్పేది ఉంది యాక్చువల్ బ్రో.
Okay.
So whenever we see italics, actually, in the word, MS Word or wherever, we see documents, right? Italics. Letters ఇట్లా క్రాస్ ఉంటాయి. అంటే somebody's words. Just now we have seen Srila Prabhupada words. I did not say anything. To understand that, their own words. అది ఇక్కడ ఈ భగవాన్ ఏం చెప్తున్నాడు అనేది italics lo undi. So whenever we see italics means their own personal words. Yeah, continue, Babu.
Okay. Mr. Bhagavani, I took him to the popular book depot at Grant Road to help him in selling books. But they told us they could not stock the books because they don't have much sales on religion. Then we went to another shop nearby, and the owner also regretted his inability to sell the books. Then he went to Sadhuvela near Mahalakshmi temple, and we met the head of the temple there. He, of course, welcomed us. They have a library of their own, and they stock religious books. So we approached them to please keep a set there in their library. They are a wealthy ashrama, and yet he also expressed his inability. Bhaktivedanta Swami returned to Delhi, pursuing the usual avenues of bookselling and looking for whatever opportunity might arise. And to his surprise, he was contacted by the Ministry of External Affairs and informed that his no objection certificate for going to the US was ready. Since he had not instigated any proceedings for leaving the country, Bhaktivedanta Swami had to inquire from the ministry about what had happened. They showed him that they showed him the statutory declaration form signed by Mr. Gopal Agarwal of Butler, Pennsylvania. Mr. Agarwal solemnly declared that he would bear the expense of Bhaktivedanta Swami during his stay in the US.
Chanting, Prabhupada words, Chanting.
Yeah, Srila Prabhupada. Whatever the correspondence was there between the father and son, I did not know. I simply asked him, why don't you ask our son Gopal to sponsor? And now, after 3 or 4 months, the no objection certificate was sent from the Indian consulate in New York to me. He had already sponsored my arrival there for 1 month, and all of a sudden, I got the paper. At his father's request, Gopal Agarwal had done as he had done for several other sadhus, none of whom had ever gone to America. It was just a formality, something to satisfy his father. Gopal had requested a form from the Indian consulate in New York, obtained a statement from his employer certifying his monthly salary, gotten a letter from his bank showing his balance as of April 1965, and had the form notarized. It had been stamped and approved in New York and sent to Delhi. Now Bhaktivedanta Swami had a sponsor, but he still needed a passport, visa, P-form, and travel fare. The passport was not very difficult to obtain. Krishna Pandit helped, and by June 10th, he had his passport. Carefully, he penned in his address at the Radha Krishna temple in Chippivada and wrote his father's name, Gauramohan De. He asked Krishna Pandit also to pay for his going abroad, but Krishna Pandit refused, thinking it against Hindu principles for a sadhu to go abroad and also very expensive.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Akincham Prabhu, we continue a paragraph journey, then Lalipam Prabhu on 2 paragraphs, then we can wrap up. Sure. Sir.
Yes, brother. With his passport and sponsorship papers, Bhaktivedanta Swami went to Bombay, not to sell books or to raise the funds for printing. He wanted to ticket for America. Again, he tried approaching Sumati Murarji. He showed his sponsorship papers to his secretary, Mr. Chowsky. Mr. Chowksy, who was impressed and who went to Mr. Murarji on his behalf. The Swami from Vrindavan is back, he told her. He has published his book for your donation. He has a sponsor and he wants to go to America. He wants you to send him on the Skindya ship. Mrs. Murarji said, no, the Swamiji was too old to go to the United States and expect to accomplish anything. As Mr. Choksi conveyed to him Mr. Murarji's words, Bhaktivedanta Swami listened disapprovingly. She wanted him to stay in India and complete the Srimad Bhagavatam. Why go to States? Finish the job here.
Thank you. Right, Prabhu.
Yes, no. But Bhaktivedanta Swami was fixed on going. He told Mrs. Chokshi, Choksi that he should convince Mrs. Morarji. He coached Mr. Choksi on what he should say. I find this gentleman very inspired to go to the States and preach something to the people there. But when he told Mrs. Morarji, she again said no. The Swami was not healthy. It would be too cold there. He might not be able to come back. And she doubted whether he would be able to accomplish much there. People in America were not so cooperative, and they would probably not listen to him. Thank you, Prabhu.
Yeah. సో ఈ సీక్వెన్స్ మళ్ళీ చదువుదాం ఎనివే రేపు బాగుంది. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ డివోటీస్. జగద్గురు శిల ప్రభుపాద్ కి జై, శిల ప్రభుపాద్ లీలామృతం కి జై. This is a very important event in his Srila Prabhupada's life. He's trying to convince and help, asking her to help, to sponsor his tickets to go to US. Sindhya steamship. Morarji, Sumati Morarji. Thank you so much. So we'll start our recitations. Actually, I wanted to go out. Anybody? Amataya, ఎవరు మన ల్యాప్టాప్లో ఉన్నోళ్ళు ఎవరైనా, I need some help actually. I will decide and go. 9:15 I have to go out. Okay, so ఎవరు చేస్తారు? I'm asking. Sorry.
ప్రభుజీ నేను చేస్తాను ప్రభుజీ.
మీరు హోస్ట్ చేస్తారా?
యా.
అది అయితే మీరు వేద రీడింగ్ క్లబ్లో ఆ ఫైల్ ఓపెన్ చేయండి ప్రభుజీ, నిన్న పంపించింది. నేను మిమ్మల్ని హోస్ట్ చేస్తున్నా. ఆ వేద రీడింగ్ క్లబ్లో నేను స్లైడ్ తయారు చేసిన, సో అది ఓపెన్ చేయండి.
ఓకే, సింగిల్ స్లైడ్ షేర్ చేశారు అదే కదా ప్రభుజీ?
మన అన్ని భీష్మ స్తుతి అది ఓపెన్ చేయండి, అది సరిపోతుంది. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ డూయింగ్ దిస్, వెరీ నైస్.
నో ప్రాబ్లం.
Maybe host bro, we can share.
Yeah, 1 minute. Yes. Prabhuji, I just shared my screen, Prabhuji. Are guys
Yes.
able to see? Okay.
Yeah. So we are able to see. Full screen la చూపించారా?
Yeah. What happened this one? Okay.
Okay.
Full screen కనిపించలేదా ప్రభుజీ?
Yeah. కనిపిస్తుంది. Yeah, కనిపిస్తుంది. I think.
Okay.
We will be able to do. Yeah. For Lalitman Prabhu and all the devotees' permission, I want to recite and go. Okay. I will recite all those prayers and I'll go. Thank you so much again for joining this today's call, chanting, reading, and sloka recitations. Bhishma Stuti ki jai. Sri Bhishma Uvacha. One second, just. Sri Bhishma Uvacha. Iti matirupakalpita vritrishna Bhagavati Satvata Pungave Vibhumni Swasukhamupagate Kvachid Vihartum Prakritim Upayeyushi Yadbhava Pravaha Tribhuvanakamanam Tamalavarnam Ravikaragauravarabaram Dadhane Vapuralakakula Vritarna Nabjam Vijayasakerastu Menavadya Yudhituragarajo Vidhumra Vishwak कचलुलिताश्रमवार्यलाङ्कृतस्ये मम निशितसरैर्विभिद्यमाना त्वचि विलसात् कवचेस्तु कृष्ण आत्मा सपदि सखिवचो निशम्य मध्ये निजपरयोर्बलयो रतं निवेश्य स्थितवती परसैनिकायुराक्ष्ण हृतवती पार्थ सखेरतिर्ममास्तु व्यवहितपृतन मुखां निरीक्ष्य स्वजनवधाद् विमुखस्य दोषबुद्ध्या कुमतिमहरदात्मविद्ययायश्चरनरति परमास्य तस्य मेस्तु स्वनिगममपहय मत्प्रतिज्ञम् ऋतमधिकर्तुम् अवाप्लुतो रतास्ता धृतरथचरणोऽभ्ययाचलाद्गुर् हरिरिव हन्तुमिभं गतोत्तरीया शितविशिखहतो विशीर्णदंशा क्षतजपरिप्लुत आततायिनो मे प्रशभमभिससार मद्वधार्तं स भवतु मे भगवान् गतिर्मुकुन्दा विजयरथकुटुम्बात्ततोत्रे धृतहयरस्मिनिताश्रिये क्षणीये भगवतिरतिरस्तु मे मुमूर्षोर्यमिह निरीक्षय हता गता स्वरूपम् ललितगतिविलासवल्गुहास प्रणयनिरीक्षणकल्पितोरुमाना कृतमनुकृतवत्य उन्मदान्धा प्रकृतिमगन्य किल यस्य गोपवद्भा मुनिगणनृपवर्य सङ्कुलेन्ता सदसि युधिष्ठिरराजसूय येषाम् अर्हनमुपपेद ईक्षणीयो मम दृशिगोचर एष आविरात्मा तमिमहमाज तमिमहमाजां शरीरभाजाम् हृदि हृदि स्थितमात्मकल्पितानां प्रतिदृशमिव नैकाधार्कमेकम् समधिगतोऽस्मि विधूतभेद मोहा. Thank you so much, Prabhujis and Matais, and you all practice Haribol. Please forgive me for any mistakes and anything, any tune, this thing. Thank you. చంద్రబాబు ప్రభు మీరు ఒక్కొక్కరిని అడిగి చెప్పాను ప్రభుజీ అందరితో.
Yeah, Prabhuji, I just wanted, if you are very in a hurry, Prabhu, you can leave. But I want devotees to read 1.9.42 purport, Prabhu. Okay.
పర్పోట్ యా చంద్రబాబు ప్రభు ఆ పర్పోట్ ఓపెన్ చేయండి ప్రభు. 1942 పర్పోట్ ఓపెన్ చేయండి.
43, Prabhu. Yeah, it is actually
43. ఓ సారీ, అది మిస్సింగ్, అప్డేట్ చేస్తా. చేస్తున్నారు షేరింగ్?
Chandramouli, Prabhu.
ప్రభుజీ హరే కృష్ణ.
I am speaking on mute, Prabhuji. Chapan, Prabhuji.
ఎస్
Yeah.
ఆ వర్స్ ఓపెన్ చేయండి
SD
1943
1.9.43 కదా.
అది స్టాప్ షేర్ అండ్ షేర్ దట్ పర్టికులర్ ట్యాబ్ ఓన్లీ.
Yes.
చదువు ప్రభుజీ, యూ కంటిన్యూ, ఓకే, అండ్ యూ కెన్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ వాట్ యూ వాంట్. సో
Yes, Prabhu.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. ఐఎమ్ లీవింగ్.
Yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji, this is 1.9.
షేర్ చేయండి, ఇంకా మేము పాతదే చూస్తున్నాము.
అవునా.
ఇక్కడ షేర్
Okay.
ఆ పర్టికులర్ ట్యాబ్ మొత్తం స్క్రీన్ కాకుండా ఏదైతే ఓపెన్ చేసినా అదే ఓపెన్ చేయండి.
Yeah, sure, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, కనిపిస్తుంది Prabhuji?
Abba, కనిపిస్తుంది Prabhu. Thank you so much. At last we got.
Very well.
Yeah, Prabhu, you can please read the translation. You can please go ahead with the translation. Scroll down to the translation, Prabhu.
Yes.
Yeah.
Translation.
Yeah. And then now the purport. Okay. So one devotee, please read translation. Any one of you.
Can I read, Prabhuji?
Yeah, go ahead. Any one of you.
Okay, Swami sir. Hare Krishna.
No, Hare Krishna Mataji, we are able to hear Mataji.
Okay, Prabhu. Suta Goswami said, thus Bhishma Deva merged himself in the super soul, Lord Sri Krishna, the supreme personality of Godhead, with his mind, speech, sight, and actions, and thus he became silent and his breathing stopped.
Thank you, Mataji. Now another devotee can read the purport. Huh? See, please concentrate on this purport. This is very, very important actually. Okay, because this is where actually Bhagavatam starts to teach us to how to leave the body. Okay, and it is said that in first canto itself we have the whole essence of all the cantos. Okay, so here Prabhupada emphasizes on one thing: how you should leave your body. And Bhishma is an example in the first canto how he left his body successfully. Okay, please concentrate on this, and any one devotee can read it.
Yeah, I will read. Purport. The stage attained by Bhishma Deva while quitting his material body is called Nirvikalpa Samadhi, because he merged himself into thinking of the Lord and his mind into remembering his different activities. He chanted the glories of the Lord, and by his sight he began to see the Lord personally present before him, and thus all the activities became concentrated upon the Lord without deviation. This is the highest stage of perfection, and it is possible for everyone to attain his stage by practice of devotional service. The devotional service of the Lord consists of 9 principles of service activities, and they are hearing, chanting, remembering, serving the lotus feet, worshipping, praying, executing the orders, fraternizing, and fully surrendering. Any one of them or all of them are equally competent to award the desired result, but they require to be practiced persistently under the guidance of an expert devotee of the Lord.
Yeah, please stop, Prabhu. Please stop. This is very important. Any one of them or all, even if you are attached to one thing out of your swabhava, that's enough. Okay, so these 9 processes, any one process out of your swabhava, if you are inclined to one of this process, that's enough. You can achieve the samadhi what Bhishma Deva has achieved. Please go ahead, Prabhu.
The first item, hearing, is the most important item of all, and therefore hearing the Bhagavad Gita and later on Srimad Bhagavatam is essential for the serious candidate who wants to attain the stage of Bhishma Deva at the end. The unique situation at Bhishma Deva's time of death can be attained even though Lord Krishna may not be personally present. His words of the Bhagavad Gita or those of Srimad Bhagavatam are identical with the Lord. They are sound incarnations of the Lord, and one can fully utilize them to be entitled to attain the stage of Sri Bhishma Deva, who was one of the 8 verses. Every man or animal must die at a certain stage of life, but one who dies like Bhishma Deva attains perfection, and one who dies forced by the laws of nature dies like an animal. This is the difference between a man and an animal. The human form of life is especially meant for dying like Bhishma Deva. Hari Bol.
The last one is the essence. Okay. The
Yes,
human form of life is especially meant for dying like Bhishma Deva. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Prabhuji and Mataji, for giving your time. What will we do? Shall I recite once, or Deepa Mataji, will you recite once?
మీరు చేయొచ్చు ప్రభుజీ, దాని తర్వాత నేను చేస్తా.
అవునా? Okay.
Prabhuji, guys, able to see my screen, Prabhuji?
No problem, no problem.
Slokas. Oh,
Slokas రాలేదు ఇంకా.
okay, 1 minute. One minute, Prabhuji, I'm sharing now. What about now, Prabhuji?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now okay, Prabhu.
Yeah.
For me. You ask for others also, Prabhu.
If you are able to see, then everybody can see.
Thank you, Prabhu. Okay. So I'll just recite it once, and then Mataji will recite. Then we will sign off today. Is that okay for everyone?
Yes, Prabhuji.
If you want,
Yes,
for
Prabhuji.
tomorrow and day after tomorrow also we can recite, and you can follow one by one. Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Then
If
it's
there is any
fine.
difficulty, if there is any difficulty.
Yes.
Okay. Shri Bhishma Uvacha Iti Matirupakalpita Vitrishna Bhagavati Satvata Pungave Vibhumni Svasukhamupagate Kvachid Vihartum Prakritimupeयुषि Yadbhava Pravaha त्रिभुवनकामानं तमालवरणं रविकरगौरवराम्बरं दधाने वपुरलककुला वृताननाब्जं विजयसखेरतिरस्तु मे नवाद्य युधितुरगरजो विधूम्रविश्व कचलुलिताश्रमवार्यलन् कृतास्ये मम निशितशरैर्विभिद्यमाना त्वच्चिविलसत्कवचेस्तु कृष्ण आत्मा सपदि सखिवचो निशम्य मध्ये निजपरयोर्बलयोरथं निवेश्य स्थितवती परसैनिकायुरक्ष्णा हृतवती पार्थ सखेरति ममास्तु व्यवहितपृथना मुखं निरीक्ष्य स्वजनवधाद्विमुखस्य दोषबुद्ध्या कुमतिमहरदा मविद्ययाय चरणरती परमास्य तस्य मेस्तु स्वनिगममपहाय मत्प्रतिज्ञां रतिमधिकर्तुमवाप्लुतो रथस्थ धृतरथचरणो हरिरिवहन्तुमिभं गतो तरीया शितविशिखहतो विशीर्णधंस क्षतज परिप्लुता तथा ईनो मे प्रसभमभिससा मद्वधार्तुं सभवतु मे भगवान् गते मुकुन्दा विजयरथ कुटुम्ब हाततोत्रे धृतः यरश्मिनित श्रिये क्षणीये भगवति रतिरा स्तुमे मुमूर्षुर्यमिह निरीक्ष्य हतागता स्वरूपम् ललितगतिविलास वल्गुहासा प्रणय निरीक्षण कल्पितो रुमाना कृतमनुकृतवत्य उन्मदान्ध प्रकृतिमगन् किल यस्य गोपवध्वा मुनिगणनृपवर्य संकुलेन्त सदसि युधिष्ठिरराजसूय एषाम् अर्हणमुपपेद ईक्षणीयो मम दृशिगोचर एष विरात्मा तमिममहमजं शरीरभाजां हृदि दृष्टितं हृदि दृष्टितमात्मकल्पितानां प्रतिदृशमिव नैकधार्कमेकं समधिगतोऽस्मि विधूतभेदमोहा. Thank you so much. What's the time now? It's 9:17. Yeah, Deepa Mataji, you can also recite.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji and Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Does everybody want me to recite today or tomorrow?
This is the best question actually.
You recite tomorrow, Mataji, because we also wanted to practice, right? So
Yeah.
once first you recite now, then we will practice.
మీరు
Yeah, okay.
రికార్డ్ చేయొచ్చు ప్రభుజీ దీంట్లో కావాలంటే.
నేను రికార్డ్
మాతాజీ
కూడా
ఒకసారి
చేస్తాను.
వాయిస్ ప్రింట్ పంపరా మాతాజీ?
వాయిస్ ప్రింట్ పంపిస్తాను. ఇవాళ ఎవరు చేద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నారు? సంయుక్త మాత చేస్తారా?
ఇంతకు ముందు రికార్డ్ చేసినా అయిపోయేది. ఓకే.
అవును, మర్చిపోయాను నిన్న.
మీరు మర్చిపోయారు మాతాజీ, నాకు కుదరట్లేదు మాతాజీ. నేను నీకన్నా ఎక్కువ మర్చిపోయాను యాక్చువల్లీ. సో
కాదు
they asked me many things actually, but
ఈ క్లాస్ అయ్యాక ఒక్కసారి పనిలో పడితే మర్చిపోయాను. నేను ఇవాళ చేస్తాను, రికార్డ్ చేస్తాను. సంబడి వాంట్స్ టు డూ కెన్ డూ నౌ. ఎవరు చేద్దాం అనుకున్నా, హూ నోస్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్.
మాతాజీ మీరు రిసెర్చ్ చేయండి, వీల్ రికార్డ్ ఇట్ అన్నమాట. ఈ రికార్డ్ చేసి షేర్ చేద్దాం మన గ్రూప్ లో, సో దట్
వాయిస్ ప్రింట్ పెట్టండి, మేము రేపు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేద్దాం.
అదే వాయిస్ ప్రింట్ పెట్టండి మాతాజీ, బెటర్.
నేను ఇప్పుడు రికార్డ్ చేస్తున్నాను మాతాజీ, సో దట్ ఇట్ విల్ బికమ్
ఇది వద్దట.
ఓకే ప్రభుజీ. యా, ఐల్ స్టార్ట్. భీష్మ ఉవాచ इति मतिरुपकल्पिता वितृष्णा भगवति सात्वत पुंगवे विभूम्नि स्वसुखमुपगते क्वचिद्विहर्तुं प्रकृतिमुपेयुषि यद्भवा प्रवाहा त्रिभुवनकमलम् तमालवर्णं रविकरगौरवराम्बरं दधाने वपुरलककुलावृताननाब्जं विजयसखेरतिरस्तु मे नवद्या युधितुरगरजो विधूम्रविश्वक् कचलुलिताश्रमवार्यलङ्कृतास्ये मम निशितशरैः विभिद्यमाना त्वचि विलसत्कवचेस्तु कृष्णात्मा सपदि सखी वचो निशम्य मध्ये निजपरयोर्बलयोरथं निवेश्य स्थितवती परसैनिकायुरक्ष्णा ऋतवती पार्थ सखीरतिर्ममास्तु व्यवहितपृतना मुखं निरीक्ष्य स्वजनवधान्विमुखस्य दोषबुद्ध्या कुमतिमहरदात्मविद्यया चरणरति परमस्य तस्य मेस्तु स्वनिगममपाय मत्प्रतीज्ञां स्वनिगममपाय మత్ప్రతిజ్ఞాం తమధి ఒక్క నిమిషం డ్రాప్ చేసి స్వనిగమమపహాయ మత్ప్రతిజ్ఞాం తమధికర్తుం దేని డ్రాప్ చేయి ఋతం ఓకే సైజు చిన్నగా అయిపోయింది సారీ त्वनिगममपहाय मत्प्रतिज्ञां ऋतमधिकर्तुमवाप्लुतो रथस्था धृतरथचरणोऽभ्ययाच चलत्कुर् हरिरिवहन्तुमिभं गतोत्तरीया शीतविशिखहतो विशीर्णदंश शतजपरिप्लुता ततायिनूमे प्रसभमभिससारमध्वधार्थं स भवतु मे भगवान् मकतिर्मुकुन्दा विजयरथकुटुम्बात्ततोत्रे धृतहयरश्मिनितश्रिये क्षणीये भगवति रतिरस्तु मे मुमूर्षोर्यमिह निरीक्ष्य हतागता स्वरूपम् ललितगतिविलासबल्गुहास प्रणयनिरीक्षण कल्पितो रुमाना कृतमनुकृतवत्य उन्मदान्धा प्रकृतिमगन् किल यस्य गोपवद्वा मुनिगणनृपवर्यशङ्कुलेन्त सदसि युधिष्ठिरराजसूयैषाम् अर्हणमुपपेदईक्षणीयो मम दृशिगोचर एषा विरात्मा तमिममहमजं शरीरभाजा हृदि धिष्ठितमात्मकल्पिताना प्रतिदृशमिव नैकधार्कमेकं समधिकतोऽस्मि विधूतभेदमोहा సారీ ఫర్ ద మిస్టేక్స్ మాతాజీస్ నేను మళ్ళీ వాయిస్ ప్రింట్ కూడా కొంచెం మిస్టేక్స్ లేకుండా పెడతాను గ్రూప్ లో రికార్డ్ చేసి అది అక్షరాలు మరీ చిన్నగా అయిపోయి నాకు కనబడలేదు సడన్ గా
థ్యాంక్ యూ మాతాజీ
ఓకే
Prabhuji, you can conclude the call.
ఇంకా వీ కెన్ కంక్లూడ్ ద కాల్ ఐ థింక్
Yes, Mataji, please
Yeah.
pray concluding prayers.
वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद बुक रीडिंग की जय। श्रीमद् भगवत गीता की जय। श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। चैतन्य चरितामृत की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद लीलामृत की जय। हरे कृष्णा, दंडवत प्रणाम।
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
हरे कृष्णा।
I'm concluding the call, Mataji.